A lot can happen over coffee. A lot can happen with coffee. A walk through the annual New York Coffee Festival made me realize why coffee is a way of life.
Coffee is just not, it's not just about the caffeine, it's about the sort of taking a moment out of your life to just treat yourself, to spend time with someone else. Coffee and coffee shops as well are incredible places, they build community. I've been working in coffee for about 10 years and researching, looking at trends and really understanding how coffee sort of finds its way into the fabric of society and how much enjoyment people get from discovering and learning more about coffee. So I launched a festival in London some 8 years ago now, and it just went off very successfully, and it was sort of an inspired idea that came to me just like that in a flash. A tea-drinking nation like England having a coffee festival with over 30,000 people, and it was only a matter of time where we just knew that the next stop had to be New York, because New York is the most caffeinated city in the world.
Coming to this festival, what do you think people are going to take away from this festival?
The absolute immense scale of this coffee industry, the vibrancy, and when you walk into the room, you see the energy in the room, and that's because of this whole ecosystem, this whole community of coffee giving back for a great cause. Because actually what the baristas do every day, they're giving to the people that enjoy this coffee. It's about evoking the senses. Ultimately, we're putting a culinary product into our mouth. Many, many years ago, it was just coffee. Oh, just coffee. Today, what we're trying to do is explore the different tastes. So lighter roast versus darker roast, pairing with different types of foods. Coffee that's been stored in aged whiskey barrels to get those flavors through. Giving our visitors the opportunity to go to in an immersive context and actually taste the different varieties of coffee. Same coffee roasted two different ways. Different coffees roasted the same. Flavor profiles from different parts of the world.
So be strong, be tough. Don't worry about the small stuff. Let it all fade out of you. And be strong.
Over the 3 days, where we'll have some 11,000 to 12,000 people coming to this event, which makes it the largest coffee event that New York City's ever seen.
Can you tell me about your future projects?
The next one will be Cape Town. That will be a beautiful event. We're going to highlight African coffees. We're going to really explore the beauty of Africa. There's a lot of beautiful coffees that come from Ethiopia, Rwanda, Kenya. We're going to be launching an incredible new event in November next year. So the Los Angeles Coffee Festival will be born. And then we move into Milan, the heart of where coffee culture began in Italy.
The New York Coffee Festival was not just about drinking as much coffee as you could. One of its key elements was the barista contest, the winner of which could whisk off that $5,000 prize money.
Masters is an absolutely fantastic competition because what it does, it tests the real skills of the working barista. So it's not a fancy competition where you can rehearse. So we're talking about cupping of coffee and tasting and being able to understand its origins and where it comes from, its roast profiles, espresso making, latte art making the pictures and the patterns on the coffee that consumers love so much these days. Great latte art also means great textured milk. It means a really velvety feel when you put it in your mouth. What this event does, it gives people, the general public, to come, look and learn from some of the best latte artists in the world.
But these coffee beans had a mission behind them. Working in partnership with Charity Water, this event gave 100% of its profit to provide clean water for people in coffee growing communities. Now that's coffee for a cause.